thought I'd say this now because I'm going to hang out with Aaron and take him to Claire's with me. Because I've got to look after the dog, so it's not long, just let him out for a wee. Well, welcome to the vlog. That doesn't seem like she had a good night. Oh, some shirts to try on as well. Try them on in a bit. I've got some pillows for the outside chairs. I keep flattening my hair, but I go out there and the freaking wind has other ideas. Right. It's got to be quiet. There's a funeral going on. But Aaron wants to take him to Kent and he's got no one else to take him. It's cheaper if I drive him and him get his train. I went in there and I got accused of crashing a funeral. Sorry, love, I need a bog. And it's listed as a public toilet. Well, don't have a place listed as a public loo if you don't want people coming in here and using your bog. Right. Drop Aaron off to Kent. Head back. Well, I might actually have a little walk around, drive around Kent, and we'll see what happens. Alright YouTube, just got to Kent. You won't be able to see me.
Turn left onto Somerset Road, A292, then use any lane to turn right onto New Street.
Hang on. Alright mate, I made a mistake, and I dickhead. And we're not allowed to make mistakes, are we? But
use any lane to turn right onto New Street, A292.
Right, so I am...
In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Chart Road, A292.
I'm on the way out of Kent. I'll catch you in the next services. Okay, YouTube, so a little update on my journey. I've just had to call 999. Sorry, you're going to be seeing my elbow most of the time. I just had to call 999 due to an object in the road. Looked like a light fixture off a lorry because I'm currently on the M20. Luckily it's been reported in already, so luckily someone has already phoned in. I mean, the more times they get a 999 call over it, that they know it's still there, if that makes sense. Anyway, I am still on the M20, currently been reduced to 60 miles an hour. When I get to the next service station, I will let you know. I've just got to look out for the M26, and then I will find a service station to pull in, and because one, I need a toilet, and just to give you an update on why I've gone to Kent. This is something I promised. You know, I'll tell you now. This is something I promised Aaron I would do for him. If needs be, he's only to pay petrol, so I can get him down here. But no, he's an absolute solid bloke. He will pay petrol if required. And you know, you kind of expect someone to on long drives, such as going to Kent from Ruislip, which is an hour and 45 minutes. We'll say an hour and 48. If traffic's consistently 70 miles an hour, it's about an hour and 48. Anyway, I'm going to go to avoid my phone overheating. I will see you at the next service station. The only services I know that take you down this way are Cobham. I don't know the one after or the one after that. There's one sort of just as you come off the M20. Just off the M26. You know when you're on the M26, because it's a link road from the M25 to the M26. So the M25 will go up on its own little slip road and then go back towards Watford and that way, towards the Dartford Tunnel. I'm going to go through Cheltenham, past Fort Park, that way. It's just a little bit easier for me to get home. Yeah. So far, I haven't had to stop for petrol. I've got 530 mile range, so that if I was driving on the A roads and B roads solely, that would equivalent, I fucked that word up sharp, to 460. So it's giving me a good bit more extra range. It might go up a bit more if I'm lucky. It might just sit around 530. We'll see. I've got to get back before Youth Club. I would have loved to explore Kent a little bit more. I'm going to save that postcode in my phone because there was a car park just down the road. So what I'm going to do is maybe rent out an Airbnb and maybe we will come back to Kent. Me and Nan one day. It looked like a lovely little place. To be honest, I was a little bit apprehensive about taking Aaron that far. But I do know Aaron. I know he will pay petrol. I trust his car more than I ever did with the Fiesta. That's not knocking Ford Fiestas. They are quite good. You need to bear in mind I did have a Cetic before having this Optiva. So yeah, the Optiva estates are a little bit more versatile. You get a little bit more range out of them. Speaking of which, I've just gone up to 535 miles. So I've doing quite well. We'll see what happens when I get back within Heathrow. There was a bit of aggro coming the other way, and there's a little bit of traffic when I was last that way. Going back, there was an accident. So get this, I'm coming down the M25, and literally the split between the M25 and the M26. There's this shitting Peugeot that wouldn't let me over. So I bibbed her, obviously, because there was a crash in front of me. And I said, I literally looked at her, my words out my mouth were, "You fucking selfish bitch. You can't let someone in to avoid an accident, you absolute bitch." Yeah, there's a service is just coming up now. I'm going to pull in there and I'm going to give you a proper update on what's going to happen with the rest of the vlog. Sorry about that, YouTube. I was going to stop at Maidstone, but I saw an accident, so I did have to give over to the police my details and that, in case they want to question me about what happened. I said to them I live up in London, so I won't be able to just come back down here. To which they said, "No, don't worry about that, we'll give you a call." And I said, "I'll smash it." So that's that sorted. I've been to the toilet now in Maidstone. I might just keep chugging to Cobham. There's another one, but I don't know how bloody far that's going to get me in the long run, just stopping at that. I mean, I've now worked up to a point where my car is now displaying 545 miles of range, and that's providing the fact I keep their speed. Obviously traffic's not accounted for in that, so it will go up and down depending if I stop in traffic. I do have Youth Club tonight, so what's going to happen, I'd imagine, is I'll get to Cobham maybe for another toilet break, assess what traffic's doing. If it's not doing a lot, then what I might just do is head back, just straight up the M25. Now I do know a shortcut to take, and that is if you get stuck around by shit, it's 40 and I'm doing 65. I'm going to have to go in. This guy's not going to let me in, is he? Do you want to drop back, buddy? I'm just going to start coming in. I realise. Yeah. But no, so if you get stuck around Cranebrook, sorry, and then so it's up to 50 now, speed limit, and then go up as if you're trying to go through West Straighton. Traffic can be all right, but then again, it's only 1:30 in the afternoon, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see what happens. This is Heathrow, bear in mind. Anything's bloody possible when you got Heathrow traffic. Could be full well bloody standstill. Isn't that typical? I moved out the lane, it's now going slower. Should I just stay there? Stay here? They do actually advise you don't bother changing lane. When there's traffic, but I mean, it's a bit tedious when you're sat there doing pretty much fuck all. If you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll see it maybe at Cobham. Okay, with the current speed restriction of 50, I'm coming up to Clackett Lane services, and it's just not worth that really, because if it's going to be 50 the whole way, I may as well just keep going to Cobham and see if I make up any time. Cobham and Beaconsfield are exactly alike, I swear to God. Beaconsfield and Cobham service stations, they're made by Extra. They've got the same style. I mean, let's not mix it up a bit, guys. Got architects, surely. Right, see you in a sec. I'm doing a 16:9, but having my phone up at portrait because CBA to do that. But basically, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I did briefly pull in at Cobham, but I thought, no, with Heathrow traffic, I just better get home. So I was going to film Cobham, but just no. I was coming out there, right? I just started pulling away. Ford Fiesta keeps going. But he had the giveaway line. I bibbed him and he stopped. I shouted over to him. You had the giveaway line, didn't you, douchebag? And there's always one. Always one knob to every town. But anyway, I'm going to go because, look, Dad's trying to get to bed. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I know I didn't film any of Kent because I didn't really stop in Kent. I was just dropping him off because I had to get back for youth club. If I stopped in Kent, I would have missed youth club. But no. I think I am definitely going straight to bed and doing Ethel. So, well, other than editing the vlog, then going straight to bed. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys, what's this, Friday's vlog, on Monday for, hopefully, if I can do it this time, a mega vlog. In a bit.